Hello and welcome to the Talent Mindset, Talent in Talks, a unique dialogue series curated by LinkedIn Talent Solution and the Economic Times HR World. In the wake of a resilient future, talent has become a catalyst for conversation and an important element in a CEO's agenda. In today's competitive business landscape, CEOs are prioritizing talent strategies to drive innovation, adaptability, and long term growth. Featuring top voices from the industry, this conversation will explore the transformative journey of talent management led by New Age talent philosophies, acting as a compass to reshape talent mindset. In just a few moments from now, we will be joined by two titans from the industry who will share their game plan, best practices, and insights to help you navigate organizational transformation. Please join me in welcoming Santosh D'Souza, Regional Head South India, LinkedIn Talent and Learning Solution, and K. Paul Thomas, MD and CEO, ESAF Small Finance Bank. Santosh, over to you.
Thank you, Pooja. Thanks for the introduction, and look forward to this discussion. And welcome, Mr. Paul. Very happy to have you on the Talent in Talks, Talent Mindset Dialogue. So look forward to this fruitful discussion with you.
Thank you, Pooja, for the introduction, and thank you, Santosh. I'm very happy to have a dialogue with you. Thank you.
So let's get started, Mr. Paul. Right? You know, in my role as a business leader, I get to talk with a lot of CEOs and MDs just like you. I'd love to understand your perspective of what does talent mindset mean to you, right? And what, as per you, are the three most important tenets to build a strong talent mindset in your organization?
Now, for me, the talent of people are in the center in our whole vision. We follow at ESAF, we follow a triple P approach: people, planet, and prosperity. So the people comes first for us. So, and from the beginning, when we started as an NGO, and multiple transitions took place during the last 30 years of our journey. But in all these legal forms where we operate, people and talents were the center of our focus. So that's why we invest in people. So we continuously invest in people, developing their capabilities. So it is people who make, especially an organization like us, a service organization, a bank, BFSI, in the BFSI sector. People are very important to reach out to the customers and to fulfill the purpose of the organization. So, and bottom line, the financial bottom line comes only after that. That is why that is a philosophy we follow. So we continuously invest in people. So that's the first step on the talent mindset. And then the second part of the talent mindset for me is the creating a culture of continuous learning. So we have created a learning and development department. We partner with various training institutions in our country, like IABF, College of Agricultural and Banking under the Reserve Bank of India, SBI learning centers, various IEMs of our country. So we partner with all these institutions and we send our team for various training programs. Apart from we regularly conduct in service training programs, skill development programs, after conducting a comprehensive skill assessment which takes place every year through discussion and through feedbacks. Then on the third aspect is help people to find their purpose and align their purpose with the organizational purpose. So this is my perspective on talent mindset.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. It was so, so exhaustive. I know, in maybe in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you summed up so many things. Actually, you even spoke about actually the next question which I had. Let me go to something else, which I know is very important for any business leader. And I'm sure this is for you as well, right? Employee experience, right? When a person joins an organization to his lifetime in an organization. Mr. Paul, what do you feel are key elements that enhance the talent journey for a candidate, right from the time he joins the organization till the time he or she is with your organization, and how are you sort of using employee experience to sort of bring down attrition? I know, which is something which all business leaders have a challenge with. How is employee experience correlating to sort of attrition?
So I strongly believe that the employees or the work people who are with the organization, they are the real brand ambassadors. Whether not only when they are with the organization, even if after they leave the organization also. So that is my 3 decades of experience. So people who work with me in the early non-profit stage, so they still they are the ambassadors. They are not working with the organization, but wherever they are now, they are the ambassadors of they promote the values of ESOP and help us to identify new locations, new geographies, things like that. So the employee experience starts with the first point of contact itself, the moment, the first call, or on the recruitment process. So multiple interactions with various teams before the recruitment stage and the induction stage, and how they are taking care, and how they are being inducted with how the organization facilitate to get adjusted with the culture of the organization. These are all very important stages and how we help a new person when they join in the organization, how we help them to settle down. So these are all experiences which create a long-term value in the employee experience. That's what I believe. And also a positive work environment. How do we create a work-life balance, and more on how the organization gives opportunity for the person to involve or to be participative in its decision making process. How the employee engagement is being conducted. So these are all, and I believe that these type of experiences will remain in their mind even if they leave the organization and they continue to be an alumni of the organization of ESOP. So that's what I believe in, creating experiences in their life cycle needs also. So how the organization support a person, maybe in a difficult situation, maybe in a joyful situation, all these are important. So the general purpose is that people first coming to work for themselves. So, and second only, and if we take care of them very well, they will deliver the organization's goals. So that's what I believe.
No, very, very valid points. My next question, and I know this is something which is, has really taken a dramatic shift over the last, say, 4 or 5 years, which is employer branding, right? Traditionally, companies, and especially in, say, even in banking and finance, BFSI, people looked at, consumer marketing, right? How do I increase the size of my users, or people who subscribe, or invest in my bank, or etc. Right? But today, there is a war for talent, right? No more are small microfinance companies, etc., competing with only within their domain. For technology skills, you're even competing with the tech giants of the world. So I would love to understand, sir, can you share how your organization has created a unique presence in today's fiercely competitive talent market. How have you personally, along with your your leadership team, be it from HR as well as from other businesses, created a strong employer brand for ESAF?
Yeah, we have created a brand identity as a social bank making an impact, and we are calling people, young people, to join us to make an impact. Our branding is on we power to dream big. So those who are joining with ISAF will help the underprivileged people, unbanked people to power to dream big, and we facilitate. They get an opportunity to facilitate. So that is the distinctive branding we are providing as an employer. And as I mentioned earlier, we give opportunity to make an impact in the lives of people, and we are connecting with the individual purpose. And it is ISAF is a purpose-driven organization. So people who are concerned about these days, young people really wanted to connect with their purpose because they have multiple choices available. So we help them to connect with their purpose and align with their purpose. So this is another way of presenting ourselves. And third thing, we give an immense opportunity for people to participate in decision making and giving suggestions. And also to participate in social developmental activities. So these are all different, and we have a vibrant culture. We highlight a vibrant culture. See, actually, when we were a microfinance company, so those days IBA was not declared fourth Saturday as a holiday. So at that point, actually, we were having around 40-45% of our total workforce was women. So we decided that there are women, they need more time to manage their work and personal life. So to create a work life, we introduced fourth Saturday as also holiday in ISAF. As an MFI, we have introduced that. Later, IBA brought in, and when we launched the bank, so that is a mindset actually. So which we are having. So we give enough opportunity to develop their career, develop their personal capacities, and specifically we give opportunity for leadership development, and we give opportunity for fast track promotions. All these being, and we use social media to leverage our brand identity as an employer. These stories. So we help people every year. We conduct among employees, we conduct a competition, so they can go and assess, interact with our customers and share it, build a story on joyful stories of transformation. How the services of the bank, how the products of the bank is being used by the people, entrepreneur, a women entrepreneur, how they use this, how this banking product is help them to transform their lives, to find a livelihood, build an economic activity. So, and all this, we publish those stories, we reward them, and a strong rewards and recognition program is also in place. So these are all these programs really we brand these events.
So many things, Mr. Paul, you've actually mentioned. I took a note, and honestly, I hope some companies can take a leaf out of your book, right? Of some of so many of the initiatives. You not only spoke about what all you're doing, but how you're doing it through social media channels, etc., which you mentioned as well. I think one thing which stuck with me in what you just said is that today 40 to 45% of your workforce is women workforce. All I can say is congratulations, sir. And I think a lot of companies today in India are lagging behind where women workforce are concerned. And I know that ESAF is being very intentionally, wanting to have women workforce. And I personally believe the more you have women workforce in your organization, it will deliver business results. So it is, it was really like heartwarming to hear what you just said.
Let me clarify. Actually, the 45% was when we were in MFI. So now our MFI business is being done through the business correspondence partner organizations. Actually, they also, most of them have that percentage. So at a bank level, we have a 33% women workforce, and we were the ISAF was the first microfinance institution to employ women as the field loan officer. So then now all of them, since we were in Kerala, educated women were available and willing to work, so we were able to do that. Now across India, we follow this.
Sir, I'd just love to understand what does learning and development personally mean to you, and what are some of the initiatives taken by ISAF Bank, to create this culture of learning?
See, for me, learning and development means help a person to identify and reach their full potential. So, and this is in one sentence what we mean learning and development. Help and facilitate a person to reach their full potential, because we believe that every human being has got immense potential, and if once they identify, and success is related to how you use your potential, how it is related to the percentage you use your potential. So to achieve their full potential, we help them to understand themselves first, and through various assessment tools we use. So that is the first stage. Then we develop a customized program for each of the roles and each of the people groups we create, and in-house programs are being conducted. We have a fully functional learning and development department headed by one experienced banker come teacher, academician, and Dr. A.V. Jose. So we have one center in Thrissur for catering to the South Indian network, and one in Bhopal for catering the rest of India branches. So regular in-service programs are being conducted at these centers. Then we also identify people and nominate people to other training institutions like College of Agriculture and Banking, IIBM, Bird, Lucknow, and Mangalore, and various SBI learning centers. In fact, we partnered with SBI Learning Center even before we launched the bank, and all the preparatory trainings were done in the SBI Learning Centers across the country. So we partner with the SBI Learning Center, and we partner with the various IEMs. We send and depute people, and also we encourage. Encourage on learning is being celebrated actually. So we encourage our people to participate, undertake on a continuous learning program. So encourage staff to register for various short-term programs and certifications, and we reimburse the fees if they successfully complete, and we facilitate that program. So we invest in people in developing, because the world is changing, and even the banking is also changing. So adapting to the various requirements, we need to equip our team. So continuous learning and development is required. That is why we take it is on a priority item for the organization.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. It was great having a conversation with you on talent, and thank you for sort of being part of the one of its kind where we've partnered with ETHR on Talent in Talks and the Talent Mindset Dialogue. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Santosh. Thank you, Pooja, and I appreciate ETHR's initiative and LinkedIn for this organizing this type of events, focusing on people. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, leaders, for your precious time and insights. We deeply appreciate the wealth of knowledge and expertise that you've shared with us. Paul, your experience in designing powerful talent journeys a positive work environment, and empowering the workforce with two-way feedback system and customized learning infrastructure have been productive learning for all of us. At this point, I'd like to encourage viewers to participate in the discussion by sharing their thoughts on this conversation. Lastly, I'd like to point out that the power of virtual conversation is phenomenal. It helps us stay connected, share, and learn from each other. So, folks, stay connected, and thank you for joining us today.